Morphe M501. And by the way, you guys, all the brushes that I showed you, they are from Amazon, AliExpress, you know, Wet n Wild, Eco Tools, BH Cosmetics, cheap brushes, because they all do the same job. Okay, so that's that. Hello beautiful, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to talk about brushes, face makeup brushes. Last year I went to Romania, and when I was getting ready, my sister was asking me like, what that brush does? What's that brush for? And I noticed that she doesn't know how to use the brushes, and it's not like she doesn't know how to use the brush. It's more like she doesn't know what brush to use to apply the bronzer or to apply the blush. So I'm going to also put this out there. There's absolutely no rule in makeup. You do you. You can use whatever brush you want with whatever product you want. You do you. But today I'm going to show you how I like to use the brushes, how they work for me. No, it's more like how I like to use the brushes. That's exactly what I was going for. This is what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to explain you with my own words. We all know that I'm so bad at explaining things. I rather like to show you than to explain, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't find my words. My vocabulary is not that waste. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. So if you guys are ready, we are going to begin. Suddenly I'm super hot. I know why, because I'm sick. I'm feeling way much better. I'm on antibiotics, and thanks God today is the last day, but I feel like I'm super hot, and it's not that hot in here. Anyway, maybe it's because of the lights. So I'm going to start. I'm going to show you guys what brush I used with what product. And as I said, I am bad at explaining things. I'm sorry if you guys don't understand, but I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying, okay? Okay, so I'm going to select the brushes. I'm going to start with face powder and bronzer, okay? So I'm going to select here the brushes that I like to use for my face powder and bronzer. And as we can see, I have a bunch of fluffy rounded brushes. I don't like flat brushes like this one, for example. I don't like flat brushes. I don't like them. I don't use this guy. So yeah, I like fluffy rounded brushes. The fluffier the better. And you can use all these brushes for whatever product you want to apply on your face, okay? As I said, there is no rule, but I like to use this specific brushes to apply my face powder, like the translucent powder, and also to apply the bronzer on my face. And the bigger the brush is, the more surface you will cover with the brush. The smaller the brush is, more precise you will be. So as I said, I like to use big fluffy brushes to apply all over the face the powders, the bronzer, especially when I'm in a rush and I don't want to be precise. I just want to give my face a little bit of dimension. All these brushes will do that. And also the blush, I like these two because are a little bit smaller and you can be more precise, but as I said, you can apply the bronzer with these two as well. There is no rule. I'm just showing you what I like to use. So that's that. Next I'm going to show you smaller brushes that I like to create my contour, but I'm still using a bronzer to create that contour, if that makes sense. To do that, I like to use angled brushes. I feel like they are very precise, and you can go wrong with it. I really like angled brushes to do the contour. So the contour will be like where your natural shadow is. You just have to do this, and that will be where your contour goes. And as I said, I like to use angled brushes. They are smaller, they are more precise, and it's super easy to do the contour with them. And also, if you feel like you messed up, you can take a bigger brush and blend that out. There's no problem. So as I said, I like to use angled brushes to contour the face, also the jawline, the nose, the forehead. I don't use them for anything else. I just use them to contour the face. Alright? But as I said, you do you. You use the brush how you like. I'm not here to tell you you have to use this specific brush only for contour. No, I'm just telling you what works for me and what I like to do. Okay, flat brushes. I don't use them very often, but when I use them, I like to set my concealer under my eyes and also to clean the bronzer or the contour with some translucent powder. So this is what I'm using them for. I just set the concealer with translucent powder and clean the contour or the bronzer with translucent powder again. So that's that. Then I have this blush brush, these two brushes. I don't find myself to use them as often because now I changed my preferences and I'm a different bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But as I said, I don't find myself using them now because I feel like they're a little bit too small, and if you pack the brush with the product and then you go on your face, you will mess up. You have to then take the time to blend. If you don't go with that much product on the brush, then you are safe, you can still use them. But I feel like I go crazy and then I tap the brush just a little bit, and then when I go with the product right here, I will have this glob of blush in this area, and then I have to take my time to blend that, you know. So as I said, I really like this type of brushes for the blush as well. And as we can see, there's not a big difference. This is a little bit more fluffy, more thick, and I think that's it. There's no secret, you guys. There's absolutely no secret. Okay, all right, moving on, we have the highlight brushes, and as we can see, they all look the same, kinda. We have these two smaller ones that are more precise. These are for that type of highlight that you can blind someone from outer space, if that makes sense. So you want to be very precise. You just want to apply that blinding highlight on the highest point of the face, like right here on top of my cheekbones, on my brow bone, on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, the cupid's bow, you know. So this is what I'm using these brushes for, to apply that blinding highlight, because you want to be precise. You don't want that all over your face because you don't want to look like a disco globe, if that makes sense. But then on another hand, I have these two brushes that are a little bit more thick, more fluffy, and you apply your highlight with these brushes like you don't care. And I'm talking about those highlights that are not that blinding, they're a little bit more into the natural side. So as I said, I'm applying my highlight like I don't care. I want my highlight to marry my blush and my bronzer all together. You know what I'm trying to say? So as I said, there's no secret here, you guys. No secret. And then I have these two brushes that I like to use to contour my nose with creams or powders. They are nothing special, they are eye makeup brushes, but I like to use them for my nose, to contour my nose. We have the smaller one that is more flat, more thin, and then the larger one is a little bit more fluffy, more large, and it looks like it's an angled brush, but it's not that angled, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'll use these two brushes to contour my nose. Alright guys, so that's it. These are all my face makeup brushes, and this is how I like to use them. I really hope you find this video helpful, because as I said, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at explaining things. I'd rather show you how I use them than to explain how I use them, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm bad. So yeah, let me know down below if you are a thick, fluffy kind of brush girl, or you like precise brushes, to be precise, to have everything calculated on your face. Let me know down below. And also let me know what brushes you have in your makeup collection. I'm curious. As I said, cheap brushes do the same job as expensive brushes. If you don't have money to invest in expensive, good quality brushes, well, I feel you, because I'm poor as well. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what do you think, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you in my next one. Wow, I didn't know I had this brush. This is what I like to use, these flat. Oh, no! So as I said, I'm a little bit scared. I'm home alone. Please stop. Oh my god. Alright, I need to wrap this video as faster as possible because I feel like I'm going to run out of electricity. You see? They are flickering. They are like, hurry, hurry. Now wait. No, that was a false alarm. I haven't had a beer in like, I can't remember. And tonight we are having, wow, that was intense. Thanks God I'm home alone.